Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to take a quick minute and do like a status update video on all of the review guns we have on the channel for you. Before we get going, I wanted to say that I will link all of the videos that I mentioned in this video in the description for you in case you're interested in taking a look at those. Now, for those of you that have been with the channel for a while, you know that the first gun we got in for review is the Walther PDP. This particular version is the 4.5-inch full-sized frame, and this is what I think Walther is now calling the V2 version, with the upgraded slide pocket cut with the reinforcements for the optic mounting plates. We did an initial impressions video of this, and then we got it out to the range to put some rounds through it. And more recently, we added a detailed optic mounting video where I mounted up this Swamp Fox Justice and Ironside's protective shield combination. Since you've seen it last, it's been spending a lot of time at the range and pulling duty as one of my home defense guns. I have this Olight PL Pro mounted up on it, and the Swamp Fox combo is still on there as well. To date, we have a little over 1,000 rounds through it, and I'm getting my notes together on thoughts for a long-term review video on it. Overall, though, I will say I'm very happy with how it's performed. I've had zero malfunctions with shooting of any kind of ammo, including commercial range ammo, my personal reloads for range ammo, and also various self-defense loads. I have found one or two very small things that I don't quite love about it, but I will save those for the long-term review. Next, we have what is probably the most popular gun on the channel, going by the sheer number of views and comments that I get on the videos of it. You all seem to really like, or at least just are really curious about this thing. This is, of course, the Taurus 856 revolver, which is one half of our budget defense series. We did a first impressions video on this, took it out for some first shots, and then a second video where we replaced the grips, the hammer spring, and trigger spring with aftermarket parts. To date, this guy has a little over 300 rounds through it. I'm not quite getting through the rounds as fast as I'd like because progress is slower because I'm going through about 6 rounds at a time instead of a full magazine. 38 Special, by the way, is also a caliber that I do not have reloading dies for, so I'm much more at the mercy of market pricing and availability with regards to ammo for this gun. I am happy to note that even with the reduced power springs in it, I have experienced 0 failures to ignite with any kind of ammo I've put through it. Again, that's range ammo and self-defense ammo, a mix of all kinds. Since the last time you saw it, the only real change has been the addition of the factory Taurus night sight from the 856 Defender. I really like this. I can do a video on this if you all want. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you'd be interested in. Overall, I'm really enjoying my time with the 856. It's the first revolver that I've ever personally owned, and I've learned quite a lot about revolvers from owning it. Now, last but certainly not least, we have the other half of the budget defense series, and that is the 856's semi-automatic brother, the G3. This gun surprised me in a number of ways, not the least of which is how much I like the thing, and second is actually the reaction it got from you all. Compared to that 856, the reception to this has been decidedly kind of lukewarm. I expected videos on this to blow the 856 out of the water, but apparently you all are more interested in the revolver. Who would have known? Anyway, we did initial impressions of video on this one as well, and in the most recent video on the channel, we did a couple upgrades to it. There haven't been any notable changes to speak of since that video, other than me swapping out the Streamlight for this, it's a little more on the performance on a budget ethos, which is another Olight. This is a PL2 that I've had laying around for a while that I've had nothing to mount to, so I just threw it on there. Otherwise, it's just been trips to the range for this guy. We're just about to hit 600 rounds on this. There have been no malfunctions or stoppages, although there have been 2 incidents where the slide has come off the slide lock when seating a new magazine. I managed to get it on camera, which I will roll in somewhere here. You can see my thumb is nowhere near the slide lock lever when the slide goes forward. It's worth it to note that this happened both times with this extended magazine, and this is the one that appears to not be made by Mechgar. And this has only happened twice. I'm going to keep shooting this now until I hit 500 rounds with the 856, and then I think I'm going to do the next video on both of them as kind of a head-to-head final overview comparison. So that's it. All the updates I've got on the current review guns we have in our stable. We've got round counts on all of them, updates for y'all on any mods that have happened off camera. Again, final thoughts on the PDP is in the works, and you'll see the finale for the budget defense twins just as soon as I can get more rounds through the 856 over here. Again, I'm going to link all the videos that I mentioned on these in the description below. I will also link to the PT blog, where I think I'm going to start keeping all the links so YouTube doesn't take these videos down for linking directly to products. They really don't seem to like that. So I'm going to put all the links together on their own page or something so they're all in one place, and I will throw that on the blog and start linking that in the description as well. In the meantime, we have another video with the 856 coming out on basic revolver handling for beginners that I think will be helpful for those that have never owned or shot a revolver before. If that's something that interests you, I suggest that you make sure you're subscribed so that you see when that video drops. Throw me a like or a comment if you appreciate what I'm doing, because it really does help the algorithm spread these videos out to as many people as possible. Make sure you ring that bell on your way out, if you don't mind, please. That's all I've got for you this time, so until next time, stay safe.